All right, History American Sports students, we are now in day two after spring break here of e-learning. You guys can look at the pacing guide here. This assignment that we're going to be working on today, sports law and economics, is a excuse me, is a 3-day activity. All right, so I don't want you to feel like it's overwhelming. So I want to make sure that we pace it out here. So you guys have plenty of time to do this that I budgeted out for this assignment. So I want you guys to feel like, oh, I don't have to get all done today or tomorrow or Thursday. You have 3 days to work on this assignment. Remember, yesterday was the intro to compensating student athletes. So we're looking at current issues. Should athletes get paid? I thought the two videos yesterday were solid. I love the $1 billion game because, again, the NCAA tournament is not what it once was. I mean, it was actually talking about contracting, and now it's probably the most popular form of entertainment in the sporting world, especially that first weekend, 4 days of just nonstop games from like 11 in the morning to like midnight. But what we're going to look at today is sports law and economics. So you guys will jump to the 5.2 page, right? Okay. Okay. So my directions are always self-explanatory. You make a copy of the assignment, what we have been doing, right? Make a copy. This is your electronic copy. Okay. This is what you guys are going to complete, fill in while you do this. You're going to watch this brief video. I think another game-changing law. It was called Chris Christie versus the NCAA. Now it's Murphy versus the NCAA. It's about sports gambling, and that's what the issue was. So when you make your copy, and you'll eventually right here. So if you watch the video, and again, for those that are watching this video, you're going to get the answer right here. It was about sports gambling. Okay, sports gambling in the U.S. Okay, and the decision was that any state that wants to legalize sports gambling can. Okay, that's what the issue on at hand in this lawsuit was. Chris Christie at the time was the governor of New Jersey. He thought it was unfair that only Vegas had sports gambling. He said, "Hey, listen, this should be a state's issue." He sued a bunch of different entities. The NCAA was one entity, the NBA, all these other uh, sports entities, and they basically said, yes, sports gambling should be allowed in the entire United States if a state wants it. Illinois, we have sports gambling now, and we have actually started in March. I know Indiana, we have it next door. So that was the issue. So what you guys are going to do is you guys are going to look at other cases, and they're linked up here at the bottom. They give you a good summary of what the court case was, what was the issue at hand. And so you guys will just be brief, like how I just did that right there. It doesn't have to be long-winded, Shakespearean. Just get the big idea. What was that court case about? And then what I want you guys to finish up with is 2 articles. You'll just click those hyperlinks. It'll take you right to those, and you'll answer those questions. Okay. So again, it does seem like a lot of reading, and it kind of is, and that's why I kind of expanded it. This is usually a 2-day, and I would have people work in groups. So I'm going to make it a 3-day since we're blended e-learning kind of deal. And then once you're done, you guys know the deal. What we have always been doing in this class: get a shareable link, right, in that article. I mean, in your little electronic copy there, and then just submit it in that Google form, right? Now I have a bunch of links open and your Google form will look like this: your last name, first name, and then just second or seventh period, and just paste it right there, right? But yeah, that's the assignment. So again, if you have any questions, you need any help, feel free to shoot me an email. All we're doing is looking at collegiate issues, students suing universities, the NCAA for rights, whether it comes to financial decisions or whatever, what have you. These are current issues that are still, a lot of them are still pending. One of my favorites, Maurice Clarett versus the NFL. What's the age of, should athletes be allowed to get into the NFL and be drafted? He challenged that. So a lot of these are still like issues that have been settled, but they're still on the horizon where they could be litigated again, which I think is important because I know a lot of you guys are continuing your athletic careers at the next level, and this could impact you. One of these laws can. All right. So again, if you have any questions, please feel free to contact me. But that is the assignment for the next 3 days. All right. So we got a lot of time here to complete this one, and then go forward with that. All right. Thanks, everyone. Have a good one today.